actually was born in South Korea, and I was adopted by two wonderful people that are now my parents. And I grew up in the suburbs of Denver, Colorado. So love the snow, the seasons, everything. Every summer we would go to my grandparents' house in Kentucky, small town, and probably like 2 hours away was Lake Cumberland, and we'd rent a houseboat for 2 weeks. And we'd stay out on the water, so no cars, it was just on the water. You interacted with nature, you swam, and my favorite thing to do was sit on the rooftop of the houseboat and look at the water at sunset as the boats were going by, and I was just in awe of that. I don't know, it looked like, I compared it as a little kid to like glitter or like diamonds on the water, and I would just mesmerize that until the sun went down. My grandmother loved to give me jewelry, but one year, she gave me this necklace, and I always love everything that she gives me, but I opened it up, and it was really pretty and simple, but at the same time, it had something different. It came apart, it was in pieces, and then, I was kind of curious as to why, and I read, the note inside, and that just something so simple come together. And so, and the fact that my grandmother gave it to me was really special. I'm a person who is fidgety, so and I constantly feel myself playing with it and wanting to hear the noise of just the trinkets, hitting each other. And every time I hear it, I think of my grandmother. It reminds me of watching the water at sunset and the twinkling of the reflection of the sun going down, and it just kind of brings me back to that moment. It's significant because my grandmother actually got sick. When I was thinking about her, I touched this, and I would know that whatever the outcome was okay, and that she knew that I was thinking about her and she was thinking about me. And that's what got me through it. Just that connection, it's, you think about it, it's something material that just reminds you, it's a thought, and it just brings you back to a smile and something nice. I actually gave it to my best friend. From childhood, we've been through thick and thin, and she was going through a hard time. As we all do in life, we're trying to figure things out, and so my grandmother had given this to me, and she'd gotten sick, and it helped me, and I was seeing her struggle, so I bought it for her birthday. I'm a numbers person, and 3 just is very significant. You just find yourself thinking about it. You're not thinking about now, but all of a sudden you're like, oh, and it's 3 again. So, and it shows up in so many different aspects. My 2 brothers and I come in 3s. Parents and child, mother, father, child, and obviously the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. When I think that I'm being tested, or when I'm at my wit's end, I come back to this. The feeling and the sound, like it's a wind chime, it's peaceful, it's like music, and puts a smile on my face, and it makes me remember that there's just something bigger